it's Lee from coloringqueen.net, and today I've got a beautiful Chinese colouring book. It's a Sweet Girls and Flowers, beautiful pink dreamy cover on it, and on the back this beautiful pink line art. Now it's a matte cover rather than a gloss cover, so if you wanted to use it all the time, I would cover it in a bit of plastic so it doesn't get all grubby. You can see the front has some lovely little gold foiling on the title and on all the stars and the Chinese writing there as well as this little filigree down the bottom. So very pretty front cover. You can see the sizing of it up against World of Flowers. Joanna's books are pretty standard except for Ivy, so you should be able to get an idea of how big this book is from having a look at it up against World of Flowers. Now I think the artist on this book is the same artist as a book I reviewed the other day, also a Chinese colouring book, the Dancers, the Flying Dancers, or Bishanmu. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. This one, where I ordered it from, it also came with some gorgeous little stickers, and they are so cute. Very, very cute. And it also has a beautiful poster inside it as well. So we've got our front cover, which is different from our cover art there on the front. Very beautiful. You can see that it's anime kawaii style just from that cover art. And here we've got our text about the book. Now the interesting thing is that the headings are in English, so colouring tools, painting techniques, colour matching and works sharing, but the actual text is in Chinese, except for like the Instagram down here where they've asked you to hashtag it with Chinese colouring book or flowers and Lolita. So I think that's what it says. I don't have my glasses on, but the text, you could use your Scan and Translate app to translate that text. Now mine also came with a beautiful fold out poster that reflects the items, that the pages on the cover that you've seen. So aren't these dresses just gorgeous? And I think it's based on like Lolita fashion, but made out of flowers. I could be wrong. But that hashtag of with Lolita in it sort of reminds me of the Lolita fashion movement, or the fashion trend. And then all of these beautiful images are little flowers or flower based with beautiful little flowers. It's just stunning. It's just so beautiful. And it's huge. I can't get a full shot of it because it's 4 pages. But isn't it pretty? And then on the other side, we've got the little girls. And I think they're quite similar to, but not the same. Very similar to the little packet of stickers that I've got as well. So aren't they gorgeous? Isn't this the most beautiful picture? It's just stunning. I've got that gorgeous picture as well. And then more little tiny chibi girls. Aren't they adorable? I mean, your heart just melts. I'm sort of happy enough with the posters and the sticker. Do we really need to see the colouring book? Maybe. So we've got double pages. It starts with a preface, and again I'd have to scan that to see what that says. And then we've got our table of contents, and these are all named. So we've got our little daffodil girl, our cornflower girl, our hydrangea, our hyacinth, our iris, our geranium, our little pansy, our fuchsia, our clover, carnation, jasmine. So many gorgeous little flower girls there, and they look just adorable. Now this is just the thumbnail index, but you could colour that if you fancied. Then we've got our beautiful little girls over here. We've got our corn poppy, our peony, our water lily, our wisteria, tulips, sweet peas, and so many more. So they would be great for testing out your mediums. So we've got the balloon flower over here on the left, and I guess this gives us an idea that we can colour this element of, or this part, the dress, to work out maybe our colour scheme, or treat it as an individual colouring page. So we see it over here with the girl in full. So you'd either treat that as 2 colouring pages or a colour palette and a main focal point. Now the book has stitch binding, so you can also snip those out and take the pictures out if you wanted to. And again, throughout, this is colour for the colour lily, and that's in a lighter grey with the frock being the main focal point. And there we see it over here in all its glory, with the colours in the background in a lighter grey. And that grey is so light that you may not be able to pick it up on camera. So we've got light grey here, and light grey over here. But isn't she adorable? I just love this book so much. I'm so happy I got it. I love these cute little girls. They're just adorable. Now the papers are white, medium quality, and as you'll see throughout, the line art is all on the right hand side is the focal point, and then on the left is the name of the particular flower girl and also the dress detail. So we've got varying line weights here, and isn't this the best? Look at this. Beautiful bunnies, 3 beautiful bunnies. Lovely grey line art here of the carnations with the bunnies sort of merging into the background. She's even got a carnation in her hair. She's got her little bunny there. And I mean, seriously, what could be better? We've got a little bunny over here even with the dress. And that is just adorable. So much beautiful detail. And notice how the hair is a really dark black, and then the dress detail is finer. And this artist does fabulous hair. So it's all nicely segmented so that you can get some good shading and hills and valleys going there. We've got our clover on this one, and the dress petals are part of the 4-leaf clover. And look at all these ruffles. Now it is right up to the spine, but this has got lay flat binding on it, so it folds over super easy. I haven't used this book, I've just gone through it once and fallen in love with it before I showed you. So it's not laying flat because I've cracked the spine or anything, it's laying flat because that's the way it's made. So this is the marigold, which is the common marigold, and this girl is anything but common. Isn't she adorable? And she is just beautiful. We've got our cornflower. I love this picture. I think from memory she was on our poster. Here's that picture of the cornflower girl. So could you imagine her being coloured like that? Isn't she gorgeous? And here's that full poster that we had of Cornflower Girl. Isn't she pretty as? So you see that some of the eyes are a lighter grey, and there's all different sorts of line weights at work with this. I think it gives it a really artistic view, and you can see those big stitches there holding the book together. Yeah, so this is really gorgeous, and it kind of makes up a bit for my disappointment with some other books that I've got previously. So it always evens out for me, so I'm always happy about that. And this is just gorgeous, isn't it? Look at all those ruffles down there and the ribbons. You could do so much with this. And you know, hands are a big thing with me. And look at how elegant her hands are. I'd be happy with hands like that. That's beautiful. And these frocks are just divine. And here's the freesia. And I love freesias. I love the smell of them. And we've got that lighter detail at the back, and then the beautiful flowing hair. And these dresses, they're just divine. I mean, imagine a dress-up party with all of these dresses. And now we've got our little fuchsia, and she's a little bit of a sexy girl. She's got her little bustier and her little mini there, and she's very cute. And again, look at how elegant the hands are. Now, she doesn't seem to have much of a mouth there, but I think that's the way it's meant to be, so that the dress is more of the focal point. And now this one's really interesting because the flowers are in a light grey down here for the pansy, which aren't pansies beautiful? And look at that bow that's in the shape of a pansy. They're in a light grey so that they merge and look painterly like the clouds, etc. around. But see how the hair detail is light grey to indicate that the wings are in front. So this artist puts a lot of thought into the way she or he, I'm not sure. So they put a lot of thought into the particular colour of line art that they use, because they're indicating that the hair is behind the wing, and that's why it's in the background in a lighter grey. So I think that's very clever. And also it shows that they think a lot about the book, and they're not just churning them out, they just really think about the art. So we've got our geranium here, and our little girl has got her legs cut off. But normally I'm not a fan of the off with the leg or off with the head, but I can see it actually works with this picture. She's sort of sitting down and sprawled out, and it's so that the dress can be pretty well centered and positioned well on the page, because that's the main thing. And I mean, my geraniums have never looked this good. And we've got hyacinth, and every time I hear that name, it reminds me of that show on English TV, BBC. Aren't they beautiful? And they're all grey. It's just stunning. On English TV called Keeping Up Appearances, and the main character is called Hyacinth. And she's a real social climber. She's hilarious. I love that show. And now we've got our hydrangea, and again, these big elements in the background. And even the little notebook that she's got has got a little bouquet of hydrangeas on them, as does her dress. So it's very clever, and she's got her little John Lennon glasses on. This is just, honestly, a beautiful book. We've got Iris. The only thing that would make this book better was if they made it on watercolour paper, because the paper's quite smooth and white. But it is only a medium quality. It's not hugely thick or sturdy. So I don't know how it would go with watercolour, but you could always test it on those front little thumbnails. And in the background here, we've got our gorgeous irises in the grey, and also here in the foreground as well in a darker line to indicate that they're in front of her dress. It's just beautiful. Now we've got our little baby tears. And aren't they beautiful? We've got some different hairstyles here. I think the real feature with the flowers is these beautiful dresses that they've created. And our little Lily is not pristine. She's a little bit of a sexy girl. She's got her little busty hair on. It kind of reminds me of one of those German barmaids. And she's got her little lace-up shoes. She's very glam. She's very cute. I love her little lily dress. If I was 20 years younger, I might be tempted to get one. And then we've got our gorgeous sunflower, and this is just beautiful. Look at her little bonnet. Kind of reminds me of Holly Hobbit, which was years ago, but look how the little birdie's also got a bonnet. And on these plaits, it's a really soft grey textural shading in there that you might not notice, but it's virtually like a little grayscale happening just on those plaits. Then we've got our mock orange, and so far I can't work out which one is my favourite picture. I mean, it's probably going to be the bunny one, but this is beautiful too, isn't it? and our gorgeous Morning Glory. And look how the flower is forming her little umbrella. And then we've got our peony. And again, got this lovely little grey detail here. That might not show up that well on camera, but trust me, it's there. We've got our corn poppy. It looks like she's sleeping on a bed of corn poppies. We've got our oriental cherry, and this one's just beautiful, isn't it? Look how the outline is such a black, and then we've got the lighter grey in there and in the background. You can really see that one being coloured. And I think these smaller images are great for working out how you're going to shade the dress, but also your colour scheme, because it's got elements of all the things that you'll be using. So good place to test out that palette and see if the bright idea that you've got in your mind is going to work. And we've got our red spider lily, and there's a lot of little detail here on the dress and on her fan. And we've got our beautiful rose, and she's got the most gorgeous wings. These ones are very grey and very sketchy over here because they're in the background, and again darker at the front. And there's that gorgeous picture that goes with the front cover and that beautiful poster that we got as well. That is a stunner. And here's our little sweet pea. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, and our tulip. She looks like a real southern belle, doesn't she? And she's got her old-fashioned telephone. And here we have another little sexy girl. This is the water lily. And it seems like anything with lily means a bustier or a corset, but she looks gorgeous, doesn't she? And our beautiful wisteria hanging down. These ones are a dark grey, then we've got a mid-tone grey, and then right behind that we've got a lighter grey to indicate that they're hanging down in the distance, as well as the detail on her waistband there. And oh no, it had to happen. On the back, I don't know whether you can see it, it's very faint, but there's also a partial grey image there on the back. She's a stunner. So there we have it, our beautiful girls with flowers from China. It also came with this stunning little fold-out poster that's coloured on both sides with this beautiful artwork that's just too cute for words. And with the little stickers as well. Might open them. So I've got 3 little packets of stickers. Aren't they cute? Very, very cute. Beautiful artwork, gorgeous book. Totally beautifully presented. The links to buy are below the video. Until next time, happy colouring.